Hello YouTube and welcome to Danesk's Warships. Today my plan was to do a video about seal clubbing in the Clemson, the American Tier 4 destroyer. Alas, all my replays were from a earlier patch, so that didn't work. So, change of plans. And before we get into what I'm going to say about Fiji, yeah, I know it's quite a while since I posted a video. I don't think I have any followers yet. Really don't care, doing this for me. And I blame the lack of content on life and family and such. My Belfast video got I think 200% more views than my V170 video. That's 15 views, but it's to be expected. It's ranked and it's Belfast, so yeah, I was kind of fishing for views there, not intentionally, I can guarantee you that. And if you hear some metal slapping in the background, that's just my window, and I have to fix that in a later stage. So, what are we going to do instead of the Clemson? Well, I'm going to talk about the Fiji. Not talk about it per se, not doing a review. My Fiji is pretty much stock, only unlocked the second gunfire control system. The reason why I want to show this video is because immediately when I grinded out the Leander, I sat down the other night and just said, that's it, I'm done with Leander. Grind to Fiji. And Leander's a good ship. But sometimes it can be a bit hard to play. Shouldn't be a very big difference with Fiji. Same deal. We have the same consumables. We have a hydro, we have smoke, and we have the repair party consumable. We have the same torpedoes, same range, same speed. We got some more health, and the artillery goes a little longer, 14k in stock configuration. And we have 4 more guns. What surprised me was the amount of damage I did in a very short amount of time. I'm gonna die in this battle, so and I have no post-battle results. And if that's a deal breaker for you, well, go watch something else. But when I had done some damage, I will say when in the video, I looked up and I was when did I do that amount of damage? My experience in this ship so far is that it gets the work done very quickly. These guns with that survivability, 7.5 second reload, they just chew up enemy ships, even though we only can fire AP. So let's watch the video and see what happens. And so here we are at estuary, and we're top tier in the first battle. That's unusual. Not all that many tier 7s in the game, 3 per team. I'm just going to get the camera free, like so. And I immediately take the decision to go to the A cap. I might be by myself. I'm hoping for the guide to follow, and he does. And we will get some more support from the rest of the team. Let's take a close look at what the enemy has. They have a Colorado, a York, and a Leningrad. That's the tier 7 they have, tier 7s. So, steaming full speed ahead to A. And as you might notice, I have activated the national voices for every ship, and I really love the ambience that it gives us. So while we're waiting for things to start happen, I would like to talk about what I'm thinking about doing on the channel. I would love to do some other games as well. I'm playing quite a lot Car Mechanic Simulator 15, and my plan is kinda of waiting to the next car simulator, but I don't think that will happen for a while because they just released a couple of big DLCs. So not seeing that happen, but might make a series with the Car Mechanic Simulator 15. Who knows? So steaming slowly ahead here, just to get some cheeky shots away, firing at York, I think it was. Those will probably hit the mountain. I'm popping the smoke, and then the enemy Cleveland shows up. I am right now, as you see, I'm waiting for the York, not seeing the Cleveland. Firing some speculative shots, not really knowing where he is. And at the moment I'm backing up. I did hit something there for 5k damage. And now the Cleveland is opening up. And he is firing into my smoke. And now I was hoping for the guy to start spotting, but then I realized, no. He's got smoke himself up. So, just keeping the fire up against the position where I saw the Cleveland. I've made some damage to him, not a lot. There, checking the guy, why ain't he spotting? Good hit on the Cleveland, about 6k damage. I here took the station, I want to go out. New York showed himself, trying to slow. Checking the smoke. Didn't hit the York on the first try. And there's the Colorado. And now I'm spotted. And there's the enemy Leningrad. Their Tier 7 destroyer. We need to get this guy dead as soon as possible. The York, he's bad news. The Cleveland's bad news. The Colorado's bad news. But Leningrad, he's the one I'm concerned about. Then the Colorado hits me for 4k damage. Not optimal, but yep, I'm still alive. I'm using the repair part consumable. The Cleveland, firing some cheeky shots at me. Firing back at the Cleveland. Hoping to punish him for his insolence to fire at me. Spotted again, probably by the York. And my torpedoes hit the Leningrad. Don't stand still and smoke. Move and point the bow against the likeliest threat. That's the easiest way to win. We have got some backup by the Tier 5 Russian destroyer, the Podvoisky. And then I'm going for a kill steal on the Leningrad. I don't get it. Well, I don't know if I can call it a kill steal. I did the most damage to him with my torpedo strike. So, yeah. About the Podvoisky and the Russian destroyers, I just sold my Gnemny earlier this week. Was very happy. Read the patch notes and realized, crap, I'm not done with the Gnemny. And that's correct. Logging in, checking it up, I have a Gnemny and a Tier 8 Ognovoy in my port. That could have been better. So at the moment we're lighting up the Colorado with quite good result. The guns in this ship is real good. And just when I say that, I get a, a broken shell. Can we see it here? A non-penetration. So yeah. Keeping the fire up on the Colorado. Not being able to fire a HE. Yeah, real sorry about that. Just got a big hit in on the Colorado for 8k damage. Still lighting him up. Nope. Now I'm lighting up the Cleveland. It's the closest ship. and he has rapid firing 152mm guns, the same amount as I have. I really need to help out my destroyers now. Turns out the destroyers didn't need my help. The Podvoisky, he took the Cleveland down himself. And it's about now I'm looking up at my damage and just, when did I do 46k damage? Yeah, I got a torpedo hit on the Leningrad. But that's what I mean. These guns, they don't take prisoners. They just fire and fire and fire, and it's not much damage in each hit. But 12 guns with a 7.5 second reload, it adds up fairly quickly. In the smoke again, and the York takes a pot shot at me and misses. And I really want to finish this Colorado. Rest of the team, they are busy on the eastern flank, and at the moment it's just me and the Gerde. I think we have the Podvoisky here somewhere now. No, he's dead. But as you see, keeping the barrage up on the Colorado, and he's firing blind, so I'm nudging forward. Yeah, not even close. And this is what I mean. Now I know there's no real destroyer threat at me, and now I'm backing a bit. And all this is to throw off his aim, and I'm doing it quite well. Firing some speculative torpedoes to see if I can get him. And remember, we still have the York over there, and he is, a spoiler alert, is going to be the one who takes us down. But not before we have done our part in this battle. Then the Colorado finally gets a good hit on us while firing blind. And then I nudge a little bit again. 4k damage there. Not too shabby. And about now I'm realizing, well, he's going forward. There's a York that's arriving. I want to get some more damage done on the Colorado before I need to take care of the York. And it's at this time that I really need to prioritize. I'm detected by aircraft, and the York, he's just waiting. Colorado took a pot shot, it missed. Here's the York, opening a fire on him. Looking to see if I can get off the torpedoes. Unfortunately not. I have the York myself, and I really like it. But they are quite lacking in this kind of engagement. And this is when disaster strikes. There's the last enemy destroyer. I'm going for the citadel shots on the York. I'm getting penetrations, and I'm getting quite good damage. And there, the Nicholas takes my rudder out. No big problem, I have the last stand. And at the moment, I'm in a dogfight with York. I'm thinking, where is he going to go? I thought he was going to follow me around here. That's why I'm aiming the torpedoes there. Oh, how little do I know. He do know that there's a Gade there, and he has fired his torpedoes against them. Really hoping he will spot them. I'm backing off a bit, and at the moment I'm thinking, well, maybe he has stopped. Trying to cap and not expose himself. That would be quite logical. Yeah, and if the sound goes up and down, that's because I'm tilting back and such. Here's the York, he was moving forward. I'm moving a little bit too quick to get guns on, and I pay for it. And I will hit the island. Trying to get some torpedoes away. And he torps me. So yeah, that's the end of me in this game. The York, he surprised me. It's actually quite rare to see the German cruisers to use their torpedoes, but he did, and good for him. I did a major mistake driving aground there. If I had been checking the map, I would have probably survived and taken down the York. As it is now, I ended with 94k damage and left a York on low health, a Colorado on pretty low health. So yeah, quite pleased overall. And this match was a victory. As said, no post-battle result, but it was good. Top on the team on XP, and that was in a stock ship. This was the very first game in the Fiji. So yeah, let's go back to port. They can expire finish off the tier 7 York. That's nice. So that's the Fiji for you. Really good ship. Really looking forward to keep playing her. She's one of the first ships I have set as primary, because it's just that good. For me, that's my playstyle. It suits me, even though I did a cock up at the end and died. So my plan is to make a review on this ship once it's fully upgraded, and then compare it to its tier 7 premium counterpart, the Belfast. Belfast, as we all know, very good ship. I would say that the Fiji, yeah, it's the same class of good, just in another way. So for next video, I'm hoping that it will come up tomorrow. Will be the final battle in my Bajani. What do you mean? It's still here? Yeah, it is still here, but I have researched the chores, and I will keep the Bajani until I have credits enough to switch the Bajani for the chores and still have 10 million credits over. I hope you won't be disappointed. Quite a lot of action, bottom tier action, lots of destroyers in that game, and a AFK top tier cruiser. Enough with the spoilers. So that's me for today. I hope you liked the new sound, if one of you have watched before. So yeah, I'm still tweaking and learning, and the sound, as I said, might go up and down because I can't sit still, but it should be quite okay. So until next time in the Bajani, take care and smooth sailing on the seas.